Welcome, everyone, to an exciting broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports. Some great action in store tonight, seeing some of the best and brightest young players on the hardwood. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see the UCLA Bruins facing Villanova.
And guys, there's just nothing quite like a packed house for a college hoop game. You hear the student section rocking and the band playing. This is pure basketball.
Greg, there's a unique energy and vibrancy with college basketball that is unique. I mean, when you get two high-profile teams meeting up with future stars making a name for themselves, I think it just adds to the excitement.
So on the floor for UCLA, Free out there with Fresh. Then there's Campbell, and it's Roberts in at the 5, roaming the paint. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
And the Villanova Wildcats have had a recent surge in their program over the past decade. Since about '05, they have been a consistent presence in the tournament and also have won a few conference titles.
It's stolen by Bryant.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
Looney passes to Free. The shot is off. Villanova goes the other way with it. Freak kicks to Bryant.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Here's Phillips. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game. On defense, Villanova. Here's Free. Here's Fresh. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Bruins shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And guys, so many great players from UCLA in the NBA over the years. Kareem, a former Bruin. Bill Walton, also coming out of Westwood.
Wow, Greg, all those great players you mentioned with UCLA. A lot of Hall of Famers in that list, Clark.
Yeah, and they've continued that tradition with current NBA stars, Kevin Love and Russell Westbrook, probably the 2 highest profile former Bruins in the NBA today.
And it's the Bruins with the ball. Following the three-pointer by Freak, passes it to Fresh. Here's Free, defended by Bryant. Roberts passes to Campbell. Shot clock at 6. Some nice ball movement by the Bruins. Here's Fresh, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Fresh has got 5.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for him.
Here's Roberts.
Sidelines, and you see that with Freak. I mean, he's got the skills and athleticism as a point guard in addition to the leadership, too.
And, guys, people often underestimate just how important leadership is. You know, there's no stat for that, but guys like Chris Paul and Steph Curry have incredible skill, but their leadership on the floor is equally as important. Freak is a floor general in their mold.
Starks with it. He feeds it to Morris. Back to Starks. Thomas a screen. On the wing, Starks. He's covered by Phillips. Starks dishes to Barton. 5 on the clock. Morris kicks to Johnson. And he gets it to go. Johnson's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, who could forget Villanova and their one college title? Come on now. It was one of the biggest Cinderella stories ever, one of the greatest upsets ever. Winning it all as an 8th seed, knocking down an outstanding Georgetown team back in '85.
So on the floor for UCLA, they've got Thomas. Starks is out there with Johnson. And it's Morris in at the 3 spot. No coverage that time. Morris has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Well, talking about the Wildcats and what you were mentioning, the improbable title run in 1985 was certainly the stuff of movies. They got hot, Greg, at the right time.
And they had to take down 2 number ones.
And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
And guys, I think we may see some strategies being adjusted here as we get into the second half. Still plenty of time to cut into this lead.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, Freak has done a good job of getting his team in this position, and they got themselves a bit of breathing room in the first half, and all they have to do the rest of the way is manage the lead.
Phillips, he's in at the point. Also Bryant out there. Miller is out there with Cooper. And it's Ilgauskas in at the 4 spot.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
So on the floor for UCLA, Looney out there with Campbell. Then there's Free, then it's Fresh, and it's Roberts in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, UCLA and all those incredible national titles in men's basketball, Clark, they were the program in the 60s and 70s.
Yep, completely dominated the landscape of college ball during that time. From 64 to 75, they won 10 titles in 12 seasons.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Here's Free, covered by Phillips. Pass to Free. Off the screen. Clark, no question who's been in control of this game.
It has been all theirs, fully in control.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Villanova.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
No, they didn't. They found their way inside effectively all game long. Penetration always produces results.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Freak. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Now, here is Starks. To the wing on the left. Johnson sets the screen for Porter. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Here's Phillips. No good there. So it's Villanova picking up the win. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
They certainly put on a good show here at home, and I think they felt they had the edge and that extra little bit of confidence.
For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.